Hi, boys and girls. I have a story to read to you today. It's called Sheila Rae the Brave. Let's see how brave Sheila Rae really is. Sheila Rae wasn't afraid of anything. She wasn't afraid of the dark. "Are you sleeping, Sheila Rae?" said her sister. I think her sister's afraid. She wasn't afraid of lightning and thunder. And she wasn't afraid of that big black dog at the end of the block. At dinner, Sheila Rae made believe that the cherries in her fruit cocktail were the eyes of dead bears, and she ate 5 of them. At school, she giggled when the principal walked by. And when her classmate Wendell stole her jump rope during recess, Sheila Rae just tied him up until the bell rang. "I am very brave," she said, patting herself on the back. Sheila Rae stepped on every crack on the sidewalk. When her little sister said there was a monster in the closet, Sheila Rae attacked it. And she rode her bicycle, no-handed, with her eyes closed. "Yay," said Sheila Rae. "Yay," said all her friends, clapping their hands. Do you think that really happened? One day, Sheila Rae decided to walk home from school a new way. Louise, her sister, was a little afraid. "You're too brave for me," said Louise. "Well, you're always a scaredy cat," said Sheila Rae. "I am not," whispered Louise. Sheila Rae started off skipping. "I am brave, I am fearless," she said. Do you notice anybody else who's in the picture? She stepped on every crack. She even walked backwards with her eyes closed. I still see someone in the picture. She growled at stray dogs, and she bared her teeth at stray cats. And she pretended that the trees were evil creatures, and she climbed up on them and she broke them off their fingers. Snap, snap, snap. I still see someone in the picture. Sheila Rae walked and she turned corners and she crossed streets. And it suddenly occurred to Sheila Rae that nothing looked familiar. Do you think she might be lost? Let's see. Then she heard frightening noises. They sounded worse than thunder. And then she started thinking horrible thoughts. They were worse than anything she could ever imagine. I am brave," she said, trying to convince herself. "I am fearless," she said. Does she seem fearless and brave to you? I don't know. The sounds became more frightening. The thoughts became more horrible. "Help!" she sniffed, and she sat down on a rock and cried. She thought of her mother and her father and Louise. "Mother, Father, Louise!" "Here I am," said a voice. "Louise!" "We're lost," said Sheila Rae. "No, we're not," said Louise. "I know the way home. Follow me." Look who's being brave now. Louise stepped on every crack, and then she walked backwards with her eyes closed. She growled at stray dogs, and she bared her teeth at the stray cats. And she pretended that the trees were evil creatures. She jumped up and she broke off their fingers. Snap, snap, snap. Sheila Rae quickly and quietly walked behind her. They walked and they crossed streets and they turned corners. And soon their house could be seen between the trees. Sheila Rae grabbed Louise and she dashed up the street. She looks happy now. When they reached their own yard and the gate was closed behind them, Sheila said, "Louise, you are brave. You are fearless." "We both are," said Louise, and they walked backwards into the house with their eyes closed. That's pretty brave. I think if Mrs. Hayes tried to do that, she might fall on backwards or hit the door or something. I hope you enjoyed that story, and I hope you're enjoying time with your family. I laugh at that story because it reminds me of times when I was an older sister, and I thought, well, maybe I know more than my little sister. Turns out that sometimes little sisters and little brothers are pretty smart also. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you enjoy all your time you're having with your family. I miss you.